I would like to talk to you about physical, mental, and emotional health, or total health. So when we know that we're not healthy or totally healthy, there's some kind of imbalance within us. And when we're healthy, then our body's in balance. And we talk about you can use the singing bowls to put your body in balance. I do chakra alignments, that helps you. And other people do chakra alignments. And meditation, wonderful way. The thing we need to understand is that everything that is created on the outer plane, not the inner plane, with a thought which then goes to the outer plane. Which then goes to the inner plane. Let me explain about that. When you're thinking things that are negative on the outer plane, it goes into the inner plane, the spiritual plane, and then it comes back and responds to your body. You know that old cliche, thoughts are things. So our emotions, our thoughts affect our bodies. We are totally responsible, unless it's a karmic lesson, and there are some, of the harmony and balance within our bodies. That's what we're responsible for. And our thoughts will create whatever our body will experience. It can be as simple as, well, I can't go skiing because if I do, I'll break my leg. 5 years later, you go skiing, you broke your leg. You manifested it. You created it. That's what you did. You created it with your thoughts on the outer plane, and it went into the inner plane, the spiritual plane, and back into your body. Remember I was talking about throwing a rock in the pond, how the concentric circles go out, and they go back again. What we need to understand is whenever our body is in disharmony, we are in disharmony with our life, our situations, whatever is created. One of the things we all say, I teach, is that you never have a birthday. Why don't you have a birthday? You have the anniversary of your birth. Because the connotation is, when you have a birthday, you're getting older. Well, we all know that one. But there's some kind of a mental image you have of maybe your grandfather or great aunt or great-grandfather. They're old, decrepit, they have wrinkles, so on and so forth. And it's like your body's falling apart when you get older. That's what people believe. Well, while that may be true, who's believing that? Who's creating it? Interesting thought. Who's creating it? And we are with our own thoughts. Disharmony in our body, disharmony in our life, starts with an emotion, starts with a thought. And I always say, if something is not working in your life, take a look how you created it, then wait a minute. If I create it this way, I can uncreate it doing the opposite. And that's the secret. Whatever disharmony is going in your life, it's going to reflect on your body, your relationships, and whatever else is going on in your life. It will reflect that. There are images that we believe we have to live up to. We should anti-aging. I know a lot of women have Botox. They dye their hair, do whatever they want to do. I don't object to that. I really don't think there's anything wrong with it unless it can harm your body, and Botox can. Dyeing your hair, and maybe the hair dyes can cause problems with your hair and your scalp, maybe not. But instead of trying to make yourself look younger, be younger inside you. That's the important thing. Whatever you feel inside you, you are creating on the outer plane, which is your body and your life. So think about that. You know, we hear stories of actors and actresses when they get older, they have facelifts, they do all this stuff and whatever they need to do and to make themselves look young. And yet I've seen some movie stars that are 50, women and men who work out and keep their body healthy and don't even look that age. Maybe they had a facelift, I don't know. But their body looks in great shape because they take care of themselves. Because they want to look younger. That's the key. But you can do this on another way, with moderate exercise. You don't want to be a couch potato. But you can bring forth the energy of whatever energy you so desire, the age, because you are manifesting everything in your life. You are creating everything in your life. You are living everything in your life. You are behaving of everything you have created in your life. I think by now you get the hint. Everything in your life you're responsible for. Everything in joy and happiness you have created. No synchronicity. Everything that is challenging you have created. Everything that is successful you have created. Everything that is not successful you have created. And it works very interesting. For example, you get this thought, well, I better do this today, otherwise, I'm going to have a problem. And maybe it's you should clean out the gutters in your roof. I'll just use that. The sun is shining. I don't feel like it. And then a big rainstorm comes, the gutters are flooded, and the water starts pouring down. It floods your landscape, and some of it ends up not being skirted away, but ends up in your garage or your front door, because you were too lazy to clear the gutters so that drain pipes could take the water away. Now, I know that's kind of bizarre, but that's how it works. If you don't listen to that inner guidance, I call it true source inner guidance, then what happens is you will always end up with egg on your face. And there's nobody to blame but you. I work with people, and they go, oh, well, I didn't do this. Oh, well, nothing's going right in my life. Oh, well, and they go on and on. Every excuse but take responsibility. Once we take responsibility, we take ownership. Once we take ownership, we realize, oh, I created this. How do I uncreate? Oh, Michael said, or I read somewhere, but I say this, is that, oh, the way we created it, we can uncreate. So if I clean the gutters, I pay attention to my thoughts, I won't have these challenges. That's a piece of cake. How many times do we meet people who, when they have to take on important challenges in their life and they don't do it, or they do a half-assed job, or they run away from it, they end up with egg on their face. The rule is, the law is, whatever you try to avoid, because it is a life lesson to grow from, it will hit you in the face till you finally get it. You can't run. You know the old thing? You can run, but you can't hide. Once you obtain it, once you get it, once you understand it, it's over and done with. You've completed it, and you have just moved Mount Kilimanjaro 10 feet. Here's the final thought before I conclude. I want each one of you to understand that thoughts are things. That you are the soul, S-O-U-L and S-O-L-E, creator of your life. And if you watch your thoughts, and you watch what you're feeling, and know at the deepest level that you can do this, that you are unlimited, that you can create anything in your life, including perfect health, whatever your definition of perfect health is, then it is possible and you can do it. I've met many men, but more women, who said they had 6 months to live, and all they did was run around mentally in the forest or in the pasture, that they were healthy and strong, and 6 months later cancer was gone. Totally gone. Because they believed they could be healthy, and they are healthy, and the body responded to it. If nothing else, here's what I'd like you to get from what I've discussed this evening. And that is, you can create anything in your life you so desire. You can ask God, the true source, to assist you. But remember, it's not your timing. It's God, the true source's timing, which will be your perfect timing. So realize that you're not alone out there. You have God, the true source, with you. You have what I call God, the true source's created resources. Fancy word, an acronym. Your guides, master guides, guardian angels, archangels, angels. They're all with you. They're all working with you. They're all supporting you. Get out of your way. Get out of the doubt and let it happen. Because you are unlimited. Remember to say that 3 times after you brush your teeth, before you go to sleep. Look in the mirror and say, I am unlimited. I am unlimited. I am unlimited. Thank you, everyone.